Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the What the Football channel. This is the BH and Scrubber Show, and on today's show, we are going to be doing a preview for the Tampa Bay Bucks against Washington Commanders. It'll be in Tampa Bay, and it's going to be a good game. And I'd like to introduce our West Coast affiliate, BH. Welcome to the show, BH.
Man, it's good to be here. It's been a long wait, man. I was just thinking about the end of last season when we knew Ron was gone, and what did we say? Got to blow this thing up. Got to get a GM in here who's a stud, knows what they're doing. Get a new way of looking at things, a new coaching staff, new schemes, right? Everything. Hey, we got what we wanted.
Yeah,
everything went the way we wanted. So here we are. So let's start off first previewing this game. We're relatively healthy. I think you'll talk about some injuries a little bit later, so we're doing pretty good in that department. Yeah, man, this is a good Tampa Bay team. They're solid. They're not spectacular, but this is a good team. This isn't going to be an easy start. I guess the big thing is, Jaden Daniels and his first game, and seeing how we call the game, and seeing how we're going to get a chance to see these schemes, because all we saw was vanilla in preseason, man.
Yeah,
that was it. So and everyone's, pretty healthy. We have, full set of receivers and everything. Now, the one thing is, on offense, there's some talk that, Brandon Coleman at left tackle and Cornelius may both get playing time. So that was a little weird. I don't know what's going on with there. Maybe they'll start Cornelius, and maybe they just want to give Brandon Coleman some game time, So I think they want him to be the guy. So he did miss some time with that small injury. So everyone's there looking good. The running game, I think it's going to be really cool to see, because they really got to establish the run, man. Brian Robinson, Austin Ekeler in this line have got to step up. You can't have Jaden Daniels in his first game, running for his life. Can't do it. So yeah, pretty much, everyone's there, looks pretty darn good. We've added Noah Brown, the other receiver. We got, Luke McCaffrey. And so on their side of the ball, it's a pretty good defense. The strengths, there are 3-4, got some decent linebackers, especially Levante David. He's sort of their version of Bobby Wagner. He's just been around forever, but he's a tackling machine. He's really good. The strength, they've got Kalijah Cansey and Vita Vea. Man, they're really tough to move. Cansey is a very penetrating style defensive tackle, much like Daron Payne, disruptive. Those guys are going to be hard to move, tough to run against. So it's going to be a challenge for those guys. They do have, they got a great safety in Antoine Winfield, man. That guy, he's something else. He's gonna be something else for them. He's just really good at everything. He really protects the back end for them, but he can come up. He never misses tackles. The only weakness I would see is in their corners. They lost a few corners and promoted some guys, and Jamel Dean did play pretty good last year. He's actually a pretty solid corner, but you got Christian Isian and Zion McCollum who were promoted. They didn't do a whole lot. So that might be an advantage to us, to get some mismatches there with those guys. You know what I mean? To see, what we can do. But overall, that's a solid D. It's going to really present a challenge for our team. But I'm really excited about Jaden Daniels and how Cliff Kingsbury is designing this offense. It's really huge. So anyway, pretty exciting stuff. I'm really excited to see it.
Yeah, me too. Good job, yo. It's pretty cut and dry. Team on team. Of course, we're playing the Buccaneers. They're in the NFC South, so we're playing all of them in the NFC South. So it helps to win against them. They won their division last year with a 9-8, so they're okay, and they've changed a lot of people on their roster as well. So we're going up against them. They've got what's his name? Todd Bowles is their head coach, and they've got a
Yep.
new. He's been there for a few years, and then They've got a new OC. So that guy's name is Liam Cohen, and so I think he OC
Yeah.
for the Rams a couple years ago. Been in and out of college, offensive quarterback coordinator, that kind of stuff. So uh, he seems like he knows what he's doing, but that's a new guy for them. Uh, and then on their offense, they've got, of course, Baker Mayfield. Uh, they've got Godwin. I think is going to be their slot runner. Uh,
He is.
and then
Yep.
who's their running back is Rashad White, and they've got a good
Really good
backup.
running back who can. Yep.
They got a good
Yep.
backup to him too. They got a rookie kid coming in that's supposed to be pretty good. So, and of course, the big guy Mike Evans, their wide receiver. He's going to be tough to handle. It's going to be St. Just or they put Emmanuel Forbes ahead of uh,
Oh, Davis.
yeah in on the draft. So they look pretty good. They're starting. They got a center from the draft.
Yeah.
They're starting him. He looks really good. They got another wide receiver off the draft, Jalen McMillan. It looks like they're both of them rookies are starting. So,
Yeah.
the other guy, the running back, is Bucky Irving. So he's
Yeah.
supposed to be really, really good, and it's going to add a nice piece. So they're going to have a good run game against us. Baker can run with it a little bit, I guess.
Little. Yeah. Yeah.
He's not too scary. And then, of course, our defense is looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy about everything that we got on our defense. Of course, we got Cleveland Farrell and Dorrance Armstrong on the ends, and we got Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen, of course, the middle. But I think Johnny Newton might not make it. I think he was on the injury list, and he looked doubtful, they said. So he might not even play. I didn't see who they might bring up if he's not going to play. So also, too, speaking of our cornerbacks, of course, we've got Emmanuel Forbes and Benjamin St. Just, and they're backed up by Michael Davis.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we got our slot cover as Sandstro. I'm really excited about that. He's really gonna help that defensive back crew getting it done. Of course, we got Jeremy Chin and Quan Martin are our safeties, and they're backed up pretty good. We got Derek Forrest and Jeremy Reeves
Chin.
behind them.
Oh,
So
Reeves. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Reeves. Oh, yeah.
So, and then of course our boy uh, Tyler Owens can back them up. Maybe we'll get to see him play, and of course Percy Butler. So that's a good crew there too. And then of course holding down the middle, we got Frankie Luvu and the big guy Bobby Wagner. So they might attack us over the middle. I don't know how much Bobby. His coverage, he's getting up there. He's long in the tooth now. What is he, 38 or something like that? 36, 38. So
Yeah.
he's going to have to cover. And but that's all right. Our defense looks really good, except for the Johnny Newton injury. A couple of the other guys were on the injury list, but they were all full play. So that all looks to me. So I don't see us. We got to win this one. I don't see us struggling with them too hard, but we are playing in Tampa, and it's going to be a tough one. But you got to win within your conference, especially somebody like that you could be going down the wire for the wild card or something like that, and losing to a team like that.
Yep.
Cost to getting in on the wild card, which would be about the only way we could get in. So. I'm really excited about this. I think our defense could stand up to them guys. I don't have a problem with it at all. So.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. I think we're much more competitive. I mean, even Vegas has only got them as a 3.5 point favorite at home. So even
Yep.
Vegas thinks it's a pretty close matchup.
Yep.
So yeah, I think I don't know if they did cut Byron Pringle.
Hmm.
Yeah. But we had 7 wide receivers, so I don't think that's a big deal. So I'm wondering if they're getting set to bring up one of the guys from the practice squad because of Johnny Newton. Because
Yeah.
I think they want to have. I mean, wouldn't you think they want to have 4 defensive tackles,
Oh
right?
yeah. Yeah.
I don't think they want to go into it with just 3. So yeah, so we gotta I think there who are some of the guys there was a couple of guys that they had. I think they'll bring up one of those tackles from the practice squad. I would think probably who was it? Sheldon Day.
Right.
He's a veteran.
We just brought him in. Sheldon
Yep.
Day. Yeah. Let's see. Haggai Dimbuisi is another
Yeah.
tackle.
Yeah. He's another one. And actually, to be honest with you, he looked good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So I think we should. We'll know before the game because you'll be live streaming that game, right?
Yes, definitely. So, yep. I think I get it on TV here. So I don't know if I
Good.
get tonight's game or not. So we'll see. All right. Did we cover
so
it?
We'll have to look out. I think we did. It's just the big thing is kind of finding out on game day. We'll know who the inactors are going to be. Those won't be surprising, but I think the big thing will be who they bring up. I'm like you. I don't think Johnny Newton's going to play. If he's doubtful,
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to play him, which is a shame. But that's about it. But yeah, I'm ready for the game, and I'll see you on Sunday, man.
Sounds good. Thanks for being here, everybody.
All right.